Alright guys, so in this tutorial we're building a random number generator. So in order to do that, we might want to include this header file, include cstdlib, this header file right here in line number 2. And now let's come to line number 6 and write in cout rand and add a terminator to that, and let's just go and build and run the program. Now you see it prints out 41, and there's a problem with this, that every time we go and build and run the program, it prints out 41, and we don't want 41. That's not a truly random number. So in order to do that, we might want to build a for loop. So write in for, and in the parameters write x and initialize this to 1, and write in x is less than or equal to 20. Add a terminator to that and write in x plus plus. And in the body of our for loop, we can write in cout rand and that line. And now if we go and build and run the program, it now prints out our random numbers. So these are pretty much random numbers created by computers. So now again, if you see, these are not truly random numbers. This 41 and 18, there's 4, 6, 7 in the second line, 6,000 and 334 in the third line. And if we go and build and run this again, and it prints out just the same results. And again, we don't want that because those are not truly random. So what do we do is, and let's just see out this again. I forgot one thing, that was in this random number, actually these are created by computers, so these are not controlled by us. So if we want to control that, we can write here %, and how much, if we want 20 random numbers, so we can write the figure 20, because we want to go by up till 20 and we want random numbers from 1 till 20. So what this does is it takes a random number, any random number, and this mod sign divides it by 20 and gives the remainder of that. So let's just go and build and run and see what is happening behind the scenes. So now if you see this 1 7 14 0, and where the hell does 0 come from? This is because computer starts counting from 0. So in order to sort out this problem, we might want to add this whole in parentheses and add 1 to it. So you can add 1. And now if we go and build and run the program, now if you see that 0 vanishes and 20 takes the place of, well, in not this case, but if we go and build and run it again, you get the point. We don't have 0 right here, so that's the point of our program. That's a problem. So what do we do now? Now we might want to include another header file. So include, and the name of this header file is ctime. And what this ctime will enable us is to access the clock of our computer. So now if we go ahead here and seed before the for loop, write srand, and in this case we write 47 or 45 or whatever. So if we go and build and run the program, okay, so now you see our random number generator works perfectly fine. So, and now we have this 20, and 0 is not included in this. So now again, if we type in 45, or if this srand function, basically it means seeding a number. So if we seed 45 in the beginning, we get 6673 20 114. But if we go and build and run it again and again, we're going to get the same algorithm or the same series 667. And if we type in 46, so we might want to get some different results, but we want this random number generator to be truly random. So in order to do that, we know we included the ctime file, ctime header file, which will get access to the clock of our computer. And now that we have accessed the C time, we can now access the time by writing time, and well, in this case time 0. And now if we go and build and run the program again, we have our perfectly random numbers, C 7, 17, 12, and now and build and run it again, 9, 15, 20, and now build and run it again, 2, 21, 8, 9. So this is our perfectly truly random number. And what this time 0 does is this: it's basically accessing this clock, and within the clock it's accessing the seconds, not the hour and not the minutes. It's actually accessing the seconds. So seconds are pretty much like change. They change very rapidly, milliseconds, and like by now it like changed up to so many seconds, and in another instance it changed like to 101 and 60 seconds and 59 and 49 and blah blah blah, like that. So again and again, if we run this, seconds are pretty much the only thing which changed dramatically. So anyone who tried to hack our algorithm cannot hack or so quickly, because like seconds change drastically. So you get the point. By accessing the time, and within the time by accessing seconds, you can build a truly random number generator. And now that we have built this truly random number generator, we can put something useful in this, so give our meaning to our random number generator. So what do we do is, now I've pretty much created the cout lines. Now I'm gonna paste this cout line, that is welcome to Cafe Latte Studio Lucky Draws result. And in the next line we can write in like first position will get Samsung Galaxy Note 7. And see Galaxy, I don't know I spelled that right, but hey. And in the next position we might want to get, but not in the next position, actually in the last position, we might want to have a Samsung Galaxy Note 5. So give our customers, we basically have a cafe latte studio which offers best quality cafe, not cafe, coffee and tea and green tea and stuff like that, and cappuccino and American Latino, Russian Latino coffee, whatever. Not Latino, actually they have pretty much confusing names. We got confused with Latino and Lat. And now in the next position we can write in like all the rest will get Samsung Galaxy VR headset. So let's just paste that, all the rest will get Samsung VR headset. So now we can actually give a meaning to our program, and now not just build a random number that does nothing. So now if we build and run the program, bam, you go. Welcome to Cafe Latte Studio Lucky Draws result that offers finest coffee from Davidoff Coffee. That's pretty weird. So first position will get Samsung Galaxy Note 7, last position will get Samsung Galaxy Note 5, all the rest will get a Samsung Galaxy VR headset or whatever. So our first position, that is position 4, that actually what we did before was we told the people to write in like numbers, and we offered them to choose one number each, and no other one can choose a number what one has chosen already. So position 4 will get a Samsung Galaxy Note 7, and the last position will get, that is actually 20, will get a Samsung Galaxy Note 5. And we don't want our other customers to be like, hey, you didn't give us nothing, what type of lucky draw is that? So we care for them also, and we give them Samsung virtual reality headset each. So that's pretty much our random number generator. Again, one last time, what this did was we like gave some meaning to our program. We included this header file cstdlib that will enable us to use the srand and the rand function, and then we included the ctime. What this ctime header file is what is going to give us access to the clock of our computer. And in the for loop we can build a complex algorithm, and we can see out like this. actually how many random numbers, what do we want from like 1 till 20, if we want 1 till 20, and if we can change this number up to 1,000 times. This and this number does not have any like dependency on each other, core dependency. Like if this has to be 20, this has to be 20, this definitely has to be 20. No, you can change this to 1,000 and now like 100 in this case. And now if we go and build and run, you see it have many numbers. And so it definitely depends upon your program, what type of program you are building. So actually, again, what is happening behind the scenes, we are taking a random number from our computer, and a truly random number that is changing constantly, that is random already, and we are creating some randomness even more by this rand function. And what this mod sign means, that anything divided by 20 will be either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up till 19, and we will add +1 to that. So actually what is happening behind, we have this 11 mod 3. This is a simple like explanation. So anything mod 3 is equals to do that. In this case 11 mod 3 equals 2. So 3 3s are 9 and the remainder is 2. So 11 mod 3 equals 2. So now if we go to Google and we type 3 mod 20, we get 3 modulo 20 is indeed 3. And now if we change this to, let's say 19, so it says 19. And let's say if we change this to 20 again, it says 0. And now let's change this to 1, so it says 1. So it's definitely not going to give a value equal to 20 or higher than 20. That's what the mod function is all about. Again, if you like see in this thing, we actually divide it and get the remainder. What this mod function does is that divide 11 divided by 3 and give the remainder, that is 2. So that pretty much makes sense, and that's the story behind this rand function. So anything divided by this 20 will give us numbers from 1 till 19 and not 20. So for 20 we might want to add this +1 sign, not sign, +1. So that's pretty much the tutorial, and I hope you guys understood a little, at least 10% of it. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.